Hello dear students, welcome back to my Pharma learning channel. Today I'm going to discuss about the mixing equipment which I use for mixing of the liquids. So let's try to go into the details for them into this video. Before I start to explain, let's try to understand two terms. The first one that's called the baffles. Now what are the baffles? As shown in the diagram, there is a mixing tank will be there, and the baffles are basically the flat plates which are kept internal, so that is present inside the inner wall, attached to the inner wall, and they are usually placed in the agitated vessels will be there. Now as shown in the diagram, why we are keeping the baffles, because of the baffles we try to optimize and stabilize the mixing flow pattern, and because of that they also, due to this, when the agitator is moving for the mixing of the liquids, we can minimize the variation and the variations, and because of that, the agitator is try to get the same power at all the times, and because of that, we can get the agitator is going to move at the fixed speed, and that's why we are easily get the uniform mixing. Now if we try to go into details of liquid mixer, the first are called as a shaker mixer. As the name suggests, the shaking. Basically, you might have come across this type of equipment in your laboratory, where we are having the shaker will be there, like a magnetic stirrer will be there. In the case of magnetic stirrer, what you are doing, you are taking the liquid to be mixed into the beaker, you are keeping into that magnetic stirrer platform, and then you are keeping the magnetic bar inside that, and then you are rotating at a particular speed, so the mixing is to be carried out. So that is a magnetic stirrer is replaced the previously the shaking equipment like a rotary flask shaking, that is nowadays not very much common. uh, and this, because of this shaking mixer, because the shaking into the uniformity of the mixer what we obtain at the end product, it depends upon the number of things. So the shaker mixers are nowadays very rarely used, or it is a limited use in the pharmaceutical industry. I can only say the rotary flask shakers, into which more than one flask, like what say, let's say 10 to 20 flask, if you shake the mixer into that together, then it is have some use in the pharmaceutical industry. Here there are the two types of mixing will be there. The first one called axial mixing and the radial mixing. As shown into this diagram, try to understand the axial, because axial mixing will work on the axial flow. So it is down, it is going down and then up. So it's up and down movement. While if we are talking about the radial mixing, it is radial. So it is going to mix from the side to side. So keep in mind, whatever the agitator which is providing the power, the agitator to which these blades are attached, it is going to be rotated as shown in the diagram, either that's on the longitude axis to the container, but only the design of the blade will decide whether this axial or the radial mixing will be there. Both are having its own pros and cons, so depending upon that we can use or select a specific blade. The another type of the mixer that's called a propeller mixer. Here the mixing is going to be take place by the convection. What is the meaning of this particular things? If you are looking at the propeller, so propeller is a particular the specifically designed blade will be there, and here what important thing is that it depends in the type of the mixing. When we are using propeller mixing, depend upon the what are the number of blades which are present, what is the area of the blade, and what is the pitch ratio. Now the number of blades means either one, two, or more. The blade area means it depends upon the size or the area which is covered by that each of the blade. And now the newer terminology, pitch ratio. So let me try to clarify what is a pitch. The pitch is generally the distance which is of a propeller would move in the one revolution. So let's say we are taking the example of the blade when it is going to be moved into the one revolution. Okay, and if it is moving through a soft solid or like a screw which is moving through the wood, so what a distance is going to be traveled, that is called the pitch. And the pitch ratio is nothing but the value of that pitch, either mean value or the arithmetic, the average pitch, that is divided by the diameter. So these are the criteria for the propeller, which plays a very important. As shown in this particular slide, I try to show the different types of propeller with the 2 blades, 3 blades, 4 blades, and even 5 blade designs. See, all are going to be attached here at the bottom. So this is going to be there here. Either you can attach any of the propeller over here, and then you can control the speed of this blade with this rotate and this type of the device or the instruments will be there that will try to control the speed also. The propeller mixer is very widely used in the pharmaceutical industry. We are using the big liquid tanks will be there, and into tanks we are using the propeller, and the different types of the blades will be there. So it is useful when we require the mixing of the in very high quantity, but it is again not suitable for the mixing of the highly viscous liquids will be there, because the force which is generated by this propeller would not be enough to mix them. So let's try to understand to overcome the disadvantages. The design has been made into the change in the shape of that particular blade and the size, and that comes a third type of liquid mixer that's called a paddle mixer. As shown into this particular figure or the image will be there here, the paddle is going to be there. So the paddle normally what you are finding into the bicycles will be there. So that type of flat paddles are going to be added to this vertical shaft, and which is going to be rotated at a low RPM. uh, the advantage is that we can rotate at low to high speed will be there. There will not be vortex formation. What is vortex? Because when we are rotating the propeller, what will happen when the mixing is carried out, because of the force given by that particular blade surrounding to the blade area, you find there is some kind of the hole or the pit is going to generate there. That is called as a vortex. So no vortex formation is going to take place in that pedal way. Yeah, but the disadvantage in the case of mixing of suspension, this type of pattern mixer will not work, and because the mixing efficiency will be poor, and we require specially baffle tanks for that. But yes, it can overcome the disadvantage of propeller mixer will be there. Yeah, it is used for the mixing of uniform mixing. That's we are getting. We want to get the uniform mixing of the viscous liquids or the semi-solid. Yeah, then the pattern mixers are the best one. After the pedal mixer, again we want to go give the more shearing force to get the uniform mixing. So then it's called as a turbine mixer. The turbine mixer, as shown in this, it is like a circular disc shape and impeller will be there, to which a number of the short, straight, or rather the cow bloods are attached. As shown in over here in the diagram, the design of the impeller van will be there. So it's shown like here. Basically, there are the three types. One is a radial, another is going backward, another is forward. So it's like the designs are there, and again the design of the housing will be there. Either this type of the turbine mixer with the specific blade designs will be there. They are either kept open or like a semi-open, or they're completely closed will be there. So here, but the thing is that the turbine mixers are going to rotate at very low speed, and at a low speed, yes, they are able to generate more shearing force to get the uniform mixings. Here also we require the baffles to prevent the vortex formation. Yeah, it is suitable for the mixing of the highly viscous liquid, and yes, it is more precisely I can say the one of the great pharmaceutical applications of this particular turbine mixer. It is used for the preparation of the emulsions, into which we are mixing the two immiscible phase, that's water and the oil together. The one of the common turbine mixer that's very widely used nowadays in the pharmaceutical industry, it is called as a Silverson emulsifier or the Silverson homogenizer. So please look at my another video for the more details on this particular equipment. Now let's try to compare this all the three together into this like propeller, impeller, and the turbine. So propeller is like a fan type of the device which propels the fluid by pushing them, and it always have the open design. It cannot be either semi-closed or closed. The propeller try to convert the rotational moment into the linear motions. If you are looking at the impeller and the turbine, then both are they have the rotor type. Impeller is used to increase the pressure or the flow of the fluid, while the turbine is used to decrease the pressure and the flow of the fluid. Yeah, the impeller can be of the closed design, or it may be placed inside a casing or the housing, while the turbine always we need to the closed design. In the case of impeller, we can have options, but here in the turbine, we generally prefer the closed design. Impeller uses the rotational moment to suck the liquid inside and then try to mix it. While the turbine is totally opposite to the impeller, it uses the rotational motion to throw the liquid out. So if you look at the last points on this table of the propeller, impeller, and the turbine, into this fourth row, It will try to explain how the uniform mixing is to be carried out. So as we are going from propeller to the impeller to turbine, yes, definitely we are going to get the more uniform mixing of the liquids, as well as we can get out the more uniform liquid mixing in the case of viscous liquids also. So into this video, friends, I have highlighted the different types of mixing patterns, and more precise the different types of mixers which are available with his own design, the advantages, disadvantages of all. I try to compare and explain you the mechanisms of all of them. So if you like my video, please give it like, please share to your friends, and please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos of the mixing and the another farmers related topics. Thank you.